It is 6:30 and time for the Murray City Municipal Council meeting for June 18th, 2024. And I want to welcome everyone who came to join us. We appreciate that, and all the council members that are here. Paul Pickett is excused. He's council member for District 1. Pam Cotter is here, council member for District 2. Rosalba Dominguez is excused, council member for District 3. I'm Diane Turner, council member for District 4. And Adam Hawk, council member for District 5, is present. Also, we have the rest of the dignitaries on the dais. And anyway, so welcome. Let's see, we will start out with the Pledge of Allegiance, and I've asked Doug Hill to present it for us. Thank you, Doug.
Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks again, Doug. I appreciate it. All right. Let's see, what else? We've done the call to order, Pledge of Allegiance. We have now the approval of the minutes for council meeting May 21st, 2024. Are there any changes to the council?
Nope.
Okay, if not, I would appreciate a motion.
Go for
ahead.
it. I motion to approve the minutes for May 21st, 2024.
And I second that.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Is there discussion on the motion? If not, then would you call the roll?
Mr. Hawk.
Aye.
Ms. Cotter.
Aye.
Ms. Turner.
Aye. Okay. It was unanimous for the three of us. Okay, now, special recognition. This is a fun part of our council meeting. And we are honoring Calvin Atchley. And Brooke and the mayor.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Do you want to read something first, or do you want me to just start?
Okay, this makes me think I should sing a song or something. I mean, believe me, you would not want that. Anyway, Calvin, welcome. It's so nice to see you. Gee. Anyway, so a little bit about Calvin. He's been an integral part of our records office for the past 3 years. And I've been there, and he's been amazing. It was so welcoming, and I really appreciate his being there. His dedication and exemplary work ethic have made a significant impact on the team and service that was provided to the community. Calvin holds multiple certifications, including Certified Records Officer, Passport Agent, and Notary, which highlight his extensive knowledge and versatility. However, it is his reliability that truly sets him apart. Calvin is consistently punctual and goes above and beyond to ensure the office is open and ready to assist customers. His unwavering commitment to his responsibilities is a testament to his strong work ethic and dedication. In his role, Calvin handles hundreds of agreements and dozens of special events with remarkable efficiency. He coordinates shredding operations and is an outstanding researcher of records, ensuring that the office runs smoothly and the records are maintained with the highest level of accuracy. Anyway, Calvin, we really appreciate you. I'll give this to the mayor, and you get to give that to Calvin.
Thank you. Well, I've had the opportunity to work with Calvin I'm trying to look at the council and the audience here, but I've had the opportunity to work with Calvin every single day. Calvin is the one that gets me our contracts, and after it's been through probably 5, 6 people, and if there's something that needs to be done immediately, then Calvin is really great to send me a message and says, Mayor, we need to get this through as soon as we can, and he follows through. He's great with follow through, and so it's been great for the whole city that Calvin is there doing these contracts and getting them done immediately. So Calvin, thank you from the administration, the council. We'll let Brooke say a little bit more, but we just want to thank you. And here's your certificate showing you Employee of the Year and also of the month, and then also a $50, $50? $50, and then we know who that goes to, not you, Calvin. That's going to go to someone else. But anyway, thank you, and we appreciate all you do. So let's give Calvin a big hand. You're not going yet.
I just want to say a couple quick things. I've had the privilege of working with Calvin for the last couple, 3+ years, and he does an exceptional job. He's very reliable. He pays attention to detail, and he's someone that I can just rely on in making sure that the business side of the city is moving forward. And it's so nice to be able to give him a task and know that it's going to be completed with perfection. And I just really appreciate all that you do for the city. You're the behind the scenes person, but you're always asking how to support your colleagues and helping them out when it gets busy in the office. And for that, we just really appreciate the value that you bring to our city and all the hard work that you do. So thank you so much.
Sure. Yes. Yes. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay. You can know the nice things that were said about.
Okay, thank you so much, appreciate it. Yeah, there's a few people here for my wife Ginger. She's here tonight. First and foremost, she's the linchpin of the home and of my life, and I come apart if she's not there. So I mean, she's the glue that holds me together and helps me stay glued together here and everything. So I can't do it without Ginger. Her parents are here from Tooele, so they come to visit also. And I have some friends from the Masonic Lodge in Salt Lake City that I belong to. Josh and his wife Vaughn and Michael, who's the head of the lodge this year, known as the Worshipful Master of Wasatch One. They're here in support of me, and I'll tell you, a lot of people may not know about Masonry, but Masonry is something that really influences me in my job because of the principles that they instill in me, help me to stay on top of my task and everything. We believe in a very hard work ethic and serving the public, not just the public, but our neighbors, the community. And we do a lot of service projects in the community and fundraisers and stuff like that. So they give me the moral support that I need when I'm having a rough day or something. So it's, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have got this Employee of the Month award or anything. They're the ones that really influenced me, the Masonry itself, and then also my faith that I have, church I go to, the beliefs that I have, that are instilled in me, they help me to do an excellent job. It keeps me focused on the public instead of me, and that's what's more important. I think about the public and my family before I do myself. I let things go in my life that I would think is important, but at the end of the day, when I help others, that's the most important to me. But so I want to thank everybody, but especially tonight, this is kind of a bittersweet thing for me. My uncle, who is like a dad to me, he just passed away on Friday in Alabama, and he dedicated his life to public service, and he was the one that instilled the seed in me to want to go and perform public service. He was an auditor for the Department of Defense for 30 years and went to military bases around the country and audited their books, and he I just really admired him for the work he done, and I thought, wow, I would love to serve the public, and so he taught me what he did about government and how important it is to serve the public and put them first and to have a good hard work ethic. And so if it wasn't for him, I definitely wouldn't have this. So I guess the 4 driving factors that influence me is is faith, family, fraternity, and friends. And if it wasn't for all of these, I couldn't do what I do. And what goes around comes around. They help me out, and then I, in turn, return the favor and help them. So I thank each and everybody. But also, before I forget, Brooke is an exceptional boss. She has had faith in me from day one. Wendy, who's here also from the passport office, she's just tremendous, and I learned things from her on how to do customer service better. I mean, she blossoms at the passport desk. I mean, there's nobody like her. Laura, who's not here, she's a very great person, great purchasing agent that I work with. Luda and Jessica, I don't think they're here. And Chelsea's not here, but everybody in that department, it's the greatest team of people I could ever be around. I mean, there's very little conflict, if at all, or anything. We all get along very well together, which, that's kind of rare to find in the workplace today. It's where people just really work together close. And I'm truly thankful to have such great coworkers in my office. So again, thank you, Brooke, for everything and for being with me through this time with my uncle and everything and all that you do, not just for me, but for our office and everything. You're the person that keeps it all together. So, but you're welcome. You're welcome. So, but thank you all, everybody, so much. And again, the Employee of the Month, it's not just for me. It's for everybody that's influenced my life. So I dedicate this to everybody from my family to my church to the Masonic Lodge, and especially to my uncle and my parents, and hopefully they're looking down right now and they're proud of me right now. So all 3 of them. So, but anyway, thank you so much, and I appreciate it.
Calvin, thank you so much for your service to our city. We really appreciate it. Okay. Oh, my goodness. All right, we are now at our citizen comments portion. And comments will be limited to 3 minutes. Step to the microphone, state your name and city of residence, and fill out the required form. This is not a public hearing. We have 2 coming up, but this is for citizens to address the council. So if there are any citizen comments, now's the time.
My name is Delenn Barney. I live in Murray City, not very far from this city hall. I'd like to thank the city and the council and the mayor for the nice centennial celebration that we had just a short time ago, even though it was 100 years in the making. Had to throw that in. I'd also like to especially congratulate Calvin Ashley for the award that he received this evening and for the hard work that he does and the service that he provides to us as Murray City citizens. Thank you.
Thank you, Delenn.
Make sure he doesn't escape. Okay. Hi, my name's Lacey Parker. I live off of 867 Holly Avenue over by Wheeler Farm. I came a few weeks ago to talk about the possibly composting during the market, and I just came from a county meeting, and they are on it. But I've also been exploring Murray City Park, and there's a lovely playground for like 2 to 5-year-olds, and it's next to this pretty enormous parking lot, and I've noticed 2 problems. There is a glass recycling thing over there. That's not the problem. But a lot of people that go over there speed out of that parking lot quite quickly, and that is a big concern for me. And that parking lot doesn't have any trees or any foliage to create shade in that parking lot. It's just parking spot, parking spot, parking spot, parking spot, which is great to like get a lot of people in the park. But that parking lot, even in the spring, has become very, very hot. And I was wondering if possibly we could get some trees growing in there to create shade, or I was thinking to help there's a couple of buildings in that park. There's the Murray Rec Center, and then there's I think it's a Parks and Rec building, and then there's the Outside Aquatic Center. And I was wondering, I've seen some parking lots in the valley that have raised solar panels, and they create shade and energy, and then that would benefit probably most likely the buildings that are in that park. And I noticed that they're building another building, and I don't know what that is. I think it used to be like a pavilion, but they're revamping it. And last time I was here, I noticed there's no recycling bins in this like whole facility where like the public goes, and I would like for city council to possibly get recycling bins here. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Oh, Lacey, Lacey.
Okay, if there are no other citizen comments, then we will continue to the consent agenda, and Mayor Hales is presenting. Mayor?
If I could have Alex Motro come up, please. I can't remember. They're going to ask you what district. Do you remember what district you're in? 5. I told you it was not 5. It is 5. I said it was either 3 or 5, and for some reason I was thinking it was 3. So that's your counselor up right there, Adam Hawk. But anyway, Alex, we interviewed and had the opportunity to meet with him. You've seen his resume. He qualifies. There's no question on his qualifying for this position. We had a great visit with you, and we're grateful to have you on board if the council confirms it. So we, as administration, are asked that the council will confirm the appointment of Alex Motro to the Shade Tree Commission for a term beginning June 30th, 2024 through June 30th, 2027.
Thank you, Mayor. Okay, if I would take a motion.
I will make a motion to confirm of the mayor's appointment of Alex Montroe to the Shade Tree Commission for a term beginning June 30th, 2024 through June 30th, 2027.
I'll second.
Second, is there a discussion on the motion?
No.
Okay, seeing none. Brooke, would you call the roll?
Mr. Hawk,
Aye.
Ms. Cotter,
Aye.
Ms. Turner,
Aye.
You know, if she hadn't said aye, there's only 3 here tonight, and so all 3 have to agree. So you pause for a minute. Pam, you scared me to death. I thought, you're not in our district, so she wasn't about to put you through.
I was waiting for Paul.
You were waiting for Paul.
It was like, wait, it's my turn.
That's right. Anyway, thank you very much, and you're confirmed, and so it's official.
It
Thank you.
was unanimous. Thank you. Thank you for your willingness to serve.
His resume, I don't know if you council members read his resume. Wow,
All right,
it was amazing.
thank you. Okay, now we are at public hearings. This is where the staff or the sponsor presentations and public comment will be given prior to council action. And this first one is to consider an ordinance relating to land use. It amends the general plan from general commercial to high-density residential and amends the zoning map from CD, which is commercial development, to RM 20, which is multiple family high-density residential, for the property located at 5425 South Vine Street, Murray City. Zach Smallwood presenting. Hi, Zach.
Hello. It's like we haven't seen each other in like minutes. So this is a request from Brad Reynolds with Brad Reynolds Construction, as you'd mentioned, for a general plan amendment and a zone map amendment. The property is located here at 5425 South Vine Street. The few people would know it as the Wagon Master. Most recently, it's been Dead City. And it recently, I think in the fall, I don't remember, sometime had unfortunately had a fire happen there. And has sat vacant since. So the applicant has come forward to request a zone map amendment for the property. Ignore that top square. That isn't the right information. So right now it is in the CD, which is Commercial Development Zone. This zone is largely used for big box retail, a lot of times along 900 East and about 60th, 5600 South. A lot of our State Street zoning is CD zoning, so like the mall, things like that. Pretty big in scale. The future land use map indicates it as general commercial. When we did the general plan in 2017, we didn't anticipate many changes in this area. But as the general plan states, things, market conditions change, and a lot of things can change. As I stated, this is primarily for larger retail destinations. This is a little snippet from the general plan, future, from the land use and urban design chapter. So regional shopping centers, standalone big box, and looking for, around neighborhood and community nodes, things like that. The higher density residential section does allow for a mix of housing types, primarily multi-dwelling structures. Corresponding zone for this is the RM20 and RM25. Density range is between 10 and 25 dwelling units per acre. Use comparisons in between the two zones. So in the commercial development zone, you have variety stores, retail establishments, shopping centers, finance, real estate. Some of the conditional uses are retirement homes, department stores, pawnbrokers, tattoo shops, gasoline service stations. In the RM20, it simplifies a bit. It's pretty much residential. So you can have a single family detached dwelling on 8,000 square foot lots, two family dwellings on 10,000 square foot lots, or up to a base density of 17 dwelling units per acre. That's in the conditional uses here. You can also have attached single family dwellings, so a lot of times those are townhomes. Also in conditional uses are bed and breakfast, cemeteries, parks, schools, and churches. So a couple of the standards in the zoning ordinance. The residential density in the CD zone is not allowed except for assisted and retirement facilities. So things like, now I lost the name of it, never mind. It's on 53rd and State. Abington? I think it's Abington. That's in the CD zone, things like that. In the RM20, it is up to 8,000 square foot minimum per lot for single family, or a base density of 17 dwelling units per acre. Height in the CD zone is limited to 35 feet when next to a residential zone, but may increase 1 foot in height per additional 4 foot of setback. In the RM20, it's 40 feet as approved by the Planning Commission, or if they're just doing as of right, it's 35. Front yard setback is 20 in the CD, 25 in the RM20. No rear or side setbacks in the CD zone. In the RM20 zone, rear yard is 25 feet, side yard is a minimum of 8 for a total of 20 on both sides. Corner yard setback is 20 on both zones. Parking required for the CD zone is anywhere between 4 and 5 spaces per 1,000 square feet. And the RM20 is 2.5 off-street parking spaces per unit. Planning Commission held a public hearing on May 2nd, 2024. 48 public notices were sent to neighboring property owners and affected entities. There were no public comments made at the meeting, and the Planning Commission voted 7-0 to forward a recommendation of approval for both applications. So we're here before you tonight, recommending, the Planning Commission and staff are recommending that the City Council approve both of the requests. And I'm happy to take any questions.
Okay, does the council have any questions at this point? All right, then,
Hold on.
do we have anyone representing Brad Reynolds?
Come ahead. I'll wait.
Hi, Brad.
Do you want me to wait a second?
No, go ahead, because you
sorry.
probably could answer this, but, you know.
Okay. Hi, I'm Brad Reynolds, and I am the applicant for the general map and zoning map amendment. And I'm extremely happy to be back here in Murray City. We've had the good fortune of doing several projects here in Murray over the last several years. We currently have a project that we're doing on 5300 South in Allendale. And the projects that we've done have been very successful and have sold out very quickly. And we feel like this particular site has the potential to do the same. We think it could be a very terrific residential site. As you know, the last year or so, it's been very challenging for builders and developers with higher interest rates, and costs of building have not been going down, they've been going up. And I think even though it's been challenging for builders and developers, it's been even more challenging for homeowners and future buyers. And we feel like this potential project has the potential to be very successful, like I mentioned, and also to meet a real need where it can provide quality, affordable housing. And we are excited with the prospects of this. And I think it will also provide a nice transition. As you look to the south, you have 29 units per acre. As you look to the east, you have storage units. And as you look to the north, you have commercial office. And we think this will provide a nice transition, as well as it will clean up the lot. And I think it will also strengthen the residential communities that aren't too far away. So we feel very positive and feel very, we feel like the potential of this site could be tremendous. And so I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Do you have any questions?
I asked this question during the committee of the whole, and it just mentioned that you will have to create a plan and work with Salt Lake County Health Department. Is that correct?
That is
Do you know what I'm
correct.
talking about? Okay, and so you're going to be working with them to separate the shared 6-inch water main on Salt Lake County Health Department property. It could be done by plugging the south end of the fire hydrant. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
I do, and I think Trey had mentioned that, and we felt comfortable that that could be worked out.
Okay. And as a citizen, I love your work. I've noticed the one off of Winchester, and also the one on
Thank you.
53rd. That's just it's not in my district, it's in Paul's, but your workmanship is incredible. And it will be exciting to see your plans. I can't ask for your plans, but I'm excited to hear about your plans. And I can't wait until the one on 53rd is finished and see how that is going to end up and looking. I've been told that it's going to be phenomenal. And thank you for reaching out into Murray and looking for those areas to be improved. I really, really appreciate that.
Thank you very much. And we're excited with the one on Elladale. I think it's going to be tremendous. And,
I talked
So-
to Susan, she, many years ago, a couple of
Yeah.
years ago, and she mentioned to me about the fence idea.
yeah.
So I hope the fence idea will continue, but I
Yes.
just reading through my notes, I'm very impressed. And thank you for continuing to be part of Murray and doing everything for Murray and to improve the areas that need to be improved.
Thank you very much. Like I said, we really enjoy working in Murray. Between all the planning and building staff and everybody, they've been tremendous, so we do enjoy it. But thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any other? Okay, I will open the public hearing for public comment. Okay, seeing none, I will close the public hearing and take it to the council for a motion or further discussion.
I don't have any other further discussion.
Okay, then I'd appreciate a motion.
I move to approve the ordinance relating to land use amends the general plan from general commercial to high-density residential and amends the zoning map from C-D, commercial development, to RM20, multiple family, high-density residential for the property located at 5425 South Vine Street, Murray City.
Second?
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Is there discussion on the motion?
None.
Okay. Brooke, would you call the roll?
Mr. Hawk?
So before I vote, I'm just going to echo my concern for committee of the whole that as we plan going forward, I'm concerned that we continue to flip residential or commercial properties to residential, and we need to be cautious of that going forward, of making sure we're continuing to preserve our commercial areas. But this is a good development, and so I'm an aye.
Ms. Cotter?
Aye.
Ms. Turner?
Aye. Okay, motion passes. Also, this is in my district, and I've received nothing but positive feedback from citizens who cannot wait to get something in that property and get it cleaned up. So, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Now we're on number 2 of the public hearing portion, and that is to consider an ordinance amending the city's fiscal year 2023-2024 budget. Brenda Moore presenting.
So this is my fourth and final budget amendment
Sure.
for fiscal year '24, because I can't amend it after the year ends. So this is the cleanup. Basically, we're going to receive $243,000 in interest and $9,000 in justice court funds to pay for $9,000 for salaries and benefits in the justice court, a payout in the Planning and Zoning Commission of $19,000 upon a retirement, increase the budget for software and equipment maintenance by $174,000, and increase the budget in streets for plow blades and equipment maintenance for $50,000. In the general fund, we also received an EMS grant of $7,145, and we're going to receive that revenue and use it for fire equipment. We are also going to transfer in the general fund $20,000 from the prosecution division's personnel budget down into his professional services to pay for attorney coverage because we have been missing a prosecutor for most of the year. And then we're going to receive $105,000 total for water conservation grants to flip some of our essential turf, so the stuff people don't walk on or sit on, to more water-wise plants and xeriscaping. And then in the capital projects fund, I'm receiving increasing revenue by $695,000 to appropriate for police equipment, police vehicles and accessories, because we received 2 sets of cars instead of 1 last year. They were supposed to be delivered in July, August, September, but they were delivered in April. You can't trust the car companies, I guess. Their backlog is finally unbacklogged. And I think that is, that's all of them.
Did you mention the library fund?
Yeah, the library got
sorry.
5,000 too. They're doing a very small portion of that water conservation grant.
Okay. Thank you, Brenda. All right, since this is a public hearing and it is open, I will take public comment. Okay, seeing none, I will turn it to the council for a motion.
I will motion to amend the ordinance for the city's fiscal year 2023-2024 budget.
Second?
I second it.
Okay, is there discussion on the motion?
None? I don't have any.
Okay. Then we will take the roll. Brooke?
Mr. Hawk?
Aye.
Ms. Cotter?
Aye.
Ms. Turner?
Aye. Okay, I will close this public hearing. Thank you. We don't have any business items. So now we are at the mayor's report and questions from the council. Mayor Hales.
Thank you. I always have to say Diane, sorry, I was going to go into the formal mode, but I just want to mention real quick and tell, we are a blessed city because when people get up and comment, they're always kind. And Delynn, you're always kind in your comments. You may have a concern, but you always end on a polite note and make sure everyone knows how much they're appreciated. So that's really kind of you when you do that, and everyone. And just for Lacey's information, Diane did come in to us and visit about recycling bins, and that's on, we're doing that right now for this area here. So anyway, thought I'd report that. Also, the last thing is just to thank Kim Sorensen as our park director, Parks and Rec director. The Centennial Saturday celebration, a great turnout. I don't know how many people came, but it was a lot of people. Not quite like the 4th of July, but a lot of people attended. Adam, you were there. South Pacific, a great play. Really impressed with the performance and then all the things that were going on. I know some were out of town and they couldn't be here, but there was so many wonderful things about that celebration. And I just wanted to give a big shout out to Kim and Lori and everyone. And then we had every department, police, fire, every department was there supporting it. And it's amazing how you think there's just a few departments that are involved. It's everybody. Everyone has to be involved. And so thank you for your support on that, but just want to give a huge shout out to Kim for the success of that. It was really a good turnout and a job done. So, well, thank you, what he said, so thank you.
And the drone show.
I know, that was cool.
That was cool. That was.
Seen that before, and that was pretty amazing, yeah. Any questions?
Are you done?
Yeah, sorry, any questions?
Are there questions for the mayor from the council? No, we're all good. All right, so that's it, and we will be adjourned. Thank you for attending.